something that I feel like I need to say. I'm in a family coming on 4 years. This family is a loving family that cares for the people. Yes, if you cross them, there will be fire darts, but isn't that the way Mama Bears does to protect their own? God placed me within this family so that I would be protected from bullies that had attacked me. I've made some awesome friends in this group that I can call out to whenever I have a question, no matter how silly it may seem to others. They never laugh at me unless I'm laughing. They care. They are not demanding nor soul suckers. They are not haters, but you do not cross them. The people in this family have helped me so much. They are a family I like being in.
Now, as Taylor has spoken, and this, she's written it, but, this is how she feels. Now, I would not allow her to be in a family that I knew was haters, that was out to get you, because that's not the godly way. The godly way is to work things out and to figure out what the problem truly is. Where is the source coming from? We know most of the sources come from Satan himself by using other people to try to cause confusion and try to cause chaos within the families, within groups. There's so much and so many people right now that Satan, the devil himself, is using, and they're not even realizing it. They're the ones that come in and trying to destroy souls. They think that they're fine. They think that they're all right, but they're not all right, not in God's eyes. And that's whom we have to really look to, is God. What is a godly matter? How is it? We go through the situation, we find the facts. We do the black and whites, and we see, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's been said. Instead of blah, 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 blah. Okay? Running our mouths and doing this and that is not a godly thing. I thank the kings and queens so much for being here for my daughter. She has been through a lot of bullying. She's had a lot of things said to her over the years. She was a different person prior to coming on to TikTok. She's very quiet. She never said anything back. And she doesn't cuss. But I have heard one word from her. And that was because she was so angry that she'd heard it and she'd been treated and talked to in that tone from TikTokers. But this family has done their best to protect her. Whenever I've told Taylor she was too tired and she didn't need to be on the phone so long, well, they took care of that. They helped me with that. We have got people that we take care of, and so it's hard for me to constantly to be with my daughter. But I've got this family that I can help, that they can help me, and I can rely on them to an extent in watching over my daughter's contents whenever I can't do that. Now, how many does this? And how many comes in and talks to you whenever you've got question and repeatedly maybe the same question, but never get angry and always continue to answer that question? Patience, love, and it all is a matter of fact within this family. And I just want to say, love abounds in anyone who wants love to abound. Hate can abound in anyone's life if they desire that position, I'm going to say, that attitude, that way of life. That is not the way we were created to be. We were created to love one another. The first commandment God said was this: to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And the second one is this: to love thy neighbor as thyself. We're not to do evil for evil. We're to do good for evil. There's been many times in my life that people's mistreated and said things to me. I give it to the Lord, because the Lord's wrath is a whole lot worse than what I could ever do or ever say. But I'm saying all this in that God is love. And let's try to love one another and be Christ-like. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish. Let's love and lift up one another and not try to downtrodden and to destroy and discourage people. When sometimes there's people that are hanging by a thread, just a thread, to get by that day, to get by another minute. Let's encourage and let's lift up the people. And as this family here, what I have seen and I've witnessed myself, there's awesome people in this. And I know God has a plan for each one of these. And I know God's got a plan for you also. May God bless you, and may his mercy be upon you.